All right, 2 weeks after We Don't Trust You, we got the second Future Metro Boomin collab album, We Still Don't Trust You. And I am excited. It is packed though. It is absolutely massive. We got 25 tracks, an hour and a half of runtime. This is going to be a long night for me. But I am excited because I think we are going to get some good quality surprise features, which is always something nice, right? But yeah, an hour and a half of runtime, this is movie length. We're here for it, right? I am excited. I think if you haven't seen my reaction to the first one, check it out on my channel if you're interested. I didn't like that album that much. I think the highs were very high, but you got a few of those, and the rest is basically fall kind of flat in my opinion. A lot of like mediocre type, very boring tracks in my opinion. So 25 tracks, a lot of room to make it right, you know, but a lot of room to give me sleepy songs like in the first album. So I don't know what to expect. I am excited though. I don't want to talk too much because the video is going to be very long. So We Still Don't Trust You is the first track. I'm here for it, man. Let's go.
We still don't trust you.
This sounds great.
We still don't trust you.
Oh yeah. Already! I need him to sing. Not only in the background, give him something. I need more from him than in the first track. I don't even know what the track was called. Where The Weeknd was just basically a feature, but a background feature more so. So I need him to do some, you know, so please. Yes. Alright. This sounds, again, very cinematic. In the first one, we got a track, very similar production to like a Mike Dean type track. So this is also like very cinematic, also very like Mike Dean-ish. Yeah, so Metro's trying to do some for the Weeknd. Not to praise the track too much because it's literally cool. It's a fine track. But I like it, you know, it has something, does something to you, puts me in a trance and a good mood, even though it's not, you know, something mind-blowing. They don't even talk that much in this track. They don't do that much. It just works because of the production more so than what Future and The Weeknd are doing, in my opinion.
We still don't trust you. We still don't trust you.
All right. Very cinematic, very Mike Dean-ish, as I said. Perfect intro in my opinion. Very long though, 4 minutes and 30 seconds is kind of long, especially if the album is 25 tracks. I don't think you need that. I mean, it makes sense to have a long intro if you have a long album, but this is still kind of crazy because nothing like really happened on this track. As an intro, this was a very beautiful. The Weeknd did his thing on that too. Future was actually just a replaceable character in my opinion on this track. Future didn't contribute that much to this track in my opinion. Future's voice fits this good, but he doesn't stand out at all. Like all I've heard is the production and The Weeknd's background vocals. That's it. But yeah, as I said, cool track. I do like it. Am I the only one thinking that the Apple Music app is absolutely outdated? This shit is trash. God dang. All right, the second track is Drink and Dance. Let's go.
She's driving it down to a V again.
Anybody that has seen my first reaction to We Don't Trust You noticed that I like the melodic cuts from Metro and Future the most. We got Cinderella. I liked Cinderella. And the track after that, I think it was called, I don't even know, Run Out of Time or something. Those were my favorite tracks. So really just the melodic sounding tracks. I was looking for something more melodic, and now they deliver for the first two tracks, melodic sounding tracks. So this is more my speed right now. It is also very late, so I might be more in the mood for something melodic right now. But yeah, this sounds amazing right now, right?
and dance. See his bank account, penthouse, marble flows, being couching. Boss bitches so promiscuous, one call, answers on the first dial.
Alright.
Back going back to back, we going back to back, we out in Abu Dhabi. 250, no receipt. I'm a part of jail.
I don't understand a thing he's saying, but that's actually not that bad because I like the music right now. It's about the music and the music hits right now.
Get freaking. She going down to her feet, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who does the background vocals because at first I thought it was Ty Dolla $ign, but the more I listen to him, the more I don't think it is Ty Dolla $ign. So
All she wanna do is fuck again. Soon as the jet get off the ground, all she wanna do is fuck again. Right after I took her
Is it Chris
down,
Brown?
all she wanna do is fuck again. Geeking again. All she wanna do is drink and
Jesus, the song is nice.
all she wanna do is drink and dance.
Yes. All right. Now we are talking, right? This is, as I said, more my speed. This track is amazing. It's going straight into my playlist. I am very happy right now because I wanted something different from the first album. So we got something more melodic. When it comes to content, not that much going on in this track. The track sounds beautiful, so we are gonna chill on that, right? The track number 3 is Out of My Hands. And it's 4 minutes. Damn, this is going to be a long night. I don't know if you have listened to the album before knowing the features, but if you have, what were some features you really wanted to see on here? Because type it in the comment section, right? Because for me personally, I think The Weeknd, obviously, and maybe Gunna. I think Gunna would be fun to listen to on this one. But for the most part, I don't even know.
Planes ain't real two-tone. I already know what I'm on. Shorty look just like clone. 3 bitch laying my wrong. 10 till drag to the floor. 10 till drag on the hall. X big stripping on the pole. My young bitch stand on stroll. Came through coach. Came young go blow. Young kid about to get a trophy. I'm already cocky. I'm already popping. You gotta gas.
This track fits Future perfectly. Future has a very great delivery on this track. Future makes this track his own. This is the track where he shines the most, in my opinion, because on the first track he was really just a side effect, right? And on the second track he did well, but I still listen to the production more than to actual Future. So track number 3 is really just where Future shines for me the most right now. So I like that. Production wise, I think the production has a lot of potential. A feature would really uplift this track even more, I think. But Future does well. Future does really well.
Nigga, I fuck your sister, nigga. Treat like a hooker, nigga.
God damn.
They got a money machine on the floor. X big stripping on the pole. My young bitch stand on stroll. Came through.
All right, this track could have ended a little bit earlier, in my opinion. It was already done like 20 seconds ago, but that's all right. The track itself, Future does really well on here. Future was the star on this track. Future was the main force on this one, so I like that. No features, actually not that bad. I think a feature could have, done something different with this track. The Metro production had some potential, in my opinion. Something was missing to do like something great out of it, like something like extra. But this is still a very solid, very nice track, and still a track that I would revisit. So it's still 3 out of 3 for me right now. Track number 4 is Jealous.
Oh, yeah. Sex with you must be love. You make me jealous. Sex with you, it must be heaven. Call up the Jordan, that just one call. Don't take kindness for weakness. Try keep it simple, we so lavish. Good for my mental doing.
Jealous is not a bad track either, but the track is very simple, in my opinion. Very simple. It does work, the production is nice, but nothing like too groundbreaking, nothing crazy on this one. So kind of falls off your ear like very quickly, in my opinion. Still, it is nice to see Future talk about a woman in a different light, basically. You're the baddest. I need you to be happy, he did say on this track too. I hope you will be happy and stuff like that. So those type of tracks really hit at times. So yeah, that's really good. And the next track is This Sunday.
Baby, tell me where you going. Hope you go to Pluto when you come, just do it. Got her tripping up those ends and it's hard not to show it. Know you wanna come through, chill with the crew, getting high every day, just a part of what we do. Getting fly every day, just a part of what we do. I don't give a fuck about blowing this money, nigga, you know.
Alright.
I buy brand new right this Sunday, you know.
I'm happy right now. I'm happy. I'm very happy right now. The way this is going, very melodic. I would need something hard hitting at some point, I think. But I like the vibe right now. So this Sunday works for me a bit more than Jealous, in my opinion. Even though this Sunday is also very, very simple. But the production is like really nice, I think. And Future's delivery is kind of interesting too. So I like that. And yeah, track number 6, sorry, is Love Bad Bitches. Quick side note to the track this Sunday. How many times is Future going to tell us that he is buying a new Ferrari? Like, I swear I hear him say that like in every second track. Track number 6, Love Bad Bitches. Same.
I like good girls, I like good girls, I like good girls, yeah. But I love bad bitches. Me bad bitches get everything. I like good girls, I like good girls, but I love bad bitches. Yeah. I like good girls, I like good girls.
Now you see, this track is literally too simple. This is like the definition of a track being too simple. If they have something in mind why this track is needed on here, then I get it. Maybe TikTok is doing something with this. But also, this track is the shortest one from the first 6 tracks we listened to. But it seems to be in my head way longer than any other track we've listened to so far. So yeah, but the next track is an interlude called Amazing.
Girls kissing girl, that's amazing to me. Exotic black girl, Caucasians on me. Girls kissing girl, that's amazing to me. Exotic black girls, Caucasians on me.
Yeah.
Girl kissing girl, that's amazing to me.
Huh?
Girls kissing girl, that's amazing to me.
Alright, track. I guess it's an interlude, so that's okay for this one. I'm not gonna trip on that. Alright, track number 8, All to Myself.
I can't deny I love fly with you. I can't deny I get high with you. I can't deny I survive with you. I even like your attitude. Ain't no more problems, they overdone. You gave me life when my heart was numb. I need to sing you a song or something.
The biggest show in Paris. You singing it the loudest. You'll always be the baddest, man. I promise that I got your back. Could never diss my brother's baby. When they got leaks in their operation, I thank God that I never signed my life away.
Need you on myself. Need you on myself. Need you on myself. Need you on myself.
The bass solo in the background, like, got my juice, got Metro, got Future, The Weeknd on the same track. Hey. This sounds beautiful. You see me smiling all the way through this track. This is my favorite from this album so far. All to Myself got my heart right now. Beautiful track. The Weeknd has an incredible feature on this one, so Future does well too, sings well in my opinion as well. Yeah, I'm over the moon with this one. The Weeknd on this track did say something about Drake though too. I think he said, I could never diss my brothers, basically referring to the Metro tweet situation, I guess. I don't even know. But back then I think Drake wasn't happy with losing with Her Loss over Metro's Heroes and Villains, right? And he was tweeting something, Metro didn't like it, so that was the whole story. But basically, he said, I could never diss my brother. And in the next line, in the very next line, I think he said, thank God I didn't sign for him. I think he is referring to himself, almost signing to OVO. Overall, though, beautiful track. Love this one. Definitely my favorite for now. And the next track is Nights Like This.
This I need all of you. Nights like this, I be calling you. Nights like this, I send a call for you. Nights like this, I need all of you. Nights like this, I send a call for you. Nights like you my little thing, I just need to see.
Crazy vocals.
It was times I never should have gave away my energy. Should have saved my energy. Make me stronger, new enemy.
At this point, I think it's safe to say that this album is more melodic and the first one is more trap, hard-hitting, you know. A good mixture of both would be great, in my opinion. But this track, though, nice track. I do like the content Future is bringing to the table, but for the most part, it's just a cool track. I feel like this is going to be somewhat relevant to me, maybe in the future. The next track is Came to the Party.
Came to the party for the photos. Show off my new outfit and show off my new bitch. Came to the party for the photos. Show off my new outfit and show off my new bitch. Saint Laurent furniture, Saint Laurent dices. Give me my conscience, just take away my vices. Going to another continent, ain't been asleep once. Came to the party for the photos. Show off my new outfit and show off my new bitch.
Now, Came to the Party is not a bad track. It's just alright. It's just alright. And focusing on quantity over quality really never sits well with me. So I do have a slight distaste, I would say, for throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. And this gives me the vibes. Track number 11 is A Right For You.
I'm trying to get right, I'm keeping it right. I wanna be right for you. I'm trying to get right, I'm keeping it right. I wanna be right for you. Since I met you, I've been on my toes. Grinding it out, I ain't lonely no more. Found myself around with you. Can't let the internet hold us back.
I do like the track. Future's talking about his significant other, and he's trying to get right for her. That's cool. Good to hear from Future that he has someone in his life that he trusts that much and tries to get better for. So just musically, I would wish that Metro just had something more supportive of what Future is talking about in his production. I don't really feel like he did much with the production on this one, and I think Metro can do better with this. Really a shame because Future is pouring his heart and soul out on a track. And the track number 12 is Mile High Memories.
Pretend that it hurt, but it really don't bother me.
Alright.
Don't make it real. I prefer that you lie to me.
Oh yeah. This might be great.
Fuck on him as long as you think about me.
What the
Other
fuck?
room and phone, you was texting me.
Nah, don't say
Fuck on
that.
him as long as you think about me. None of it's real. We were just faking how to love. Try to pretend I wasn't missing you at all. Gave me your soul.
Damn. Alright. This track is beautiful. Beautiful production from Metro. The track is very pleasant to listen to. Contagious atmosphere, and Future is pouring his heart out again, which is nice. Saying you can fuck with him as long as you can fuck with me, as long as you're thinking about me. It's kind of crazy. One of my favorites from this album so far. So Mile High Memories is nice. The next track is number 13, Overload.
I'm going fully loaded with my feet up, putting 8 zips in 1 liter. Yeah, smoking on cuz drink apple juice. Canary yellow ice like apple juice. Hop on the lid and we go up. Money in the bag, don't fold up. Run around the globe, they know us. Everywhere we go, got it sold up.
Alright, personally I would never come back to this song. This song doesn't catch me at all. I felt nothing while listening to this, so yeah, really just a forgettable track in my opinion. Track number 14 is Gracious. Come on, Future.
Hendrix. Bitch say she vegan, still eat it like lobster. Freaking conceited, she need a rockstar.
Alright. I'm not gonna hate on this one. This has a nice flow, a nice groove to it. It is a nice song. Nothing, you know, out of worldly, but this is still a decent track, a nice track. Also, the beat is very clean. Some slight keys on there. I like it, you know. Not a bad track. All right, track number 15 is Beat It.
Put things in this proper
I like that
perspective.
sample.
The way I look at you niggas, make it easy for me to cook up you niggas. I was a crook before you niggas. Even got in the picture.
Alright.
You think you vanished away and erased out my system. You think I supposed to look at you hoes like my sister. You fuck my bro behind my back and I wasn't tripping. Can't bear my feelings when you don't get my vision. Spinning chicken on pigeon something.
Oh, can't be my feelings when you don't get the vision is a very nice line. I like that.
Things getting ridiculous. The streets malicious, but I know I got better wishes. Cross-examining my kindness. Royal Highness, put the work in, go berserky. It's perfect timing.
Alright.
For tell her beat it. Yeah.
That beat is amazing.
I go off and tell her beat it. Yeah.
The beat is amazing on this one. The sample is beautifully used in this track. Future is going off. Yeah, this track is perfect right now. So beautiful track. And the next one is Always Be My Fault, track number 16.
This beat me up in my fault. I can't let you break my heart.
Huh?
I can't let you break my heart.
What is happening to his voice?
Can't trust you anymore.
I gotta be honest, right? This track sounds terrible to me. The production is really awful, in my opinion. And Future sounds really weird on here too. So I hear The Weeknd in the background, kind of thinking like, why is The Weeknd even on here? And I feel like I'm hating because The Weeknd is on here. So I guess they saw potential in this track, throwing in a Weeknd feature, you know. But I can see it, you know. I can see it.
Can't let you break my heart.
Like,
I can't trust you anymore.
I can't trust you anymore, but I did it on
and he
my
sings too.
Paid the
Like,
price, now alone. Girl, I told you that the shit is like an opera to me.
this track is the worst on this album so far, by far, in my opinion. So I would say this is a Weeknd feature, Waste, but his feature wasn't even great. So yeah, personally not hating, like respectfully, nah. Track number 17, One Big Family.
If it's shorty, don't get in my body. I got judo on the way to Pilates. I should be like she one of my partners. I got 3 with the same name, probably. Bought a perky for shorty this morning. 20 main bitches, I swear I'm from another planet. I love all of them the same, we just like one big family.
That track was similar to a couple of tracks off of this album. It's nothing special in my opinion. It's not a bad track at all. Nothing to say about this one. Track number 18 is Red Leather.
So you think it ain't gonna...
Alright, I like the beat.
Speak from my heart, you know what I'm saying? I want 1,000.
This might be something.
Forever's not long enough. If it's
Alright.
endless, what we done? Either you a rebel or what we done? I know I'm arrogant, but don't be trifling. I iced out you once and you got iced again. Kissing on your grave and some red leather.
Future really just gonna talk for 7 minutes. That's kind of crazy.
Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, what we done?
So it's going deep, that's what we doing.
Pluto got 20 girlfriends, damn I'm doing it wrong. Cut off all my hoes, now I'm only putting you on a song. Day one, shawty been with me from the playground. Hey now, maybe that's the reason I was playing around. Running like a chicken with his head cut off. Through the streets with a freak slut of red leather on my shoulder blades. In my older age, see the era.
Wait. What the fuck does this even mean? Did J. Cole really just betray Drake like that? I mean, That's kind of crazy. I mean, this track might be like months old at this point, right? Let's just listen what he has to talk.
Plain, I'm just lit, getting wasted. And she whispered in my ear, she wanna taste it. Damn, you making it hard for me, but I'm staying strong, I got authority. My energy was never on some toughest nigga shit. I was just a conscious rapper that would fuck a nigga, bitch. I was just a college nigga from a rougher premises. Got my nose out the streets, but I love to get away for the action. With risk comes attraction, the blicks get the blast.
He is not like that. You know, we all know this, and he's saying it right here. He is competitive, and he wants to be the best, I guess, but he is not a battle rapper or anything like that, so I'm happy for him, you know. He is at peace. No more I'm the best though. No more I'm top 3. I don't want to hear that no more. He's true to himself, to his spirit, and that's what I like to see, you know. One thing I gotta say though, I have massive respect for J. Cole standing in front of so many people on stage saying, I didn't want to do it, like it doesn't feel right to me, and saying it's warning shots, etc. It's kind of corny and all that, and he did say it was a mistake. So the first track on the disc 2, so basically track number 19 is Intro.
I don't think there's any rapper that has influenced culture
I agree.
and music
I agree.
more than Future over the last decade. I think Future has influence.
Fair?
People want to be Future. People want to sound like Future. It's wild to me that we don't. It's not a big 3, it is a fantastic 4, and Future is in that.
All right.
You can put him, he might be 2 or 3. He might even be number 1.
I don't want any top 3, top 4. I don't want none of that. But he might be the most influential. Yeah, I would say so. In the last 10 years, definitely. All right, track number 2. Nobody Knows My Struggle.
Yeah, don't know about it. Don't know about it. Don't know about it. Don't know about it.
All right.
Baby. Committed to the gang, as a youngster. Slang cocaine, every nigga get money. Heard you dipping in a powder bag, fiend nausea. No she could burn them when I was confronted. Then we go shopping, we go out the country. They know that they fuck with me, gotta be by. Yeah, she gotta be by. You thinking I started this shit and then when we gonna finish, you gotta be crazy.
This track is a straight banger. Metro's production is going crazy. Hard knocking beat. Something to really wake me up after like 18 calm tracks. So that was needed. Yeah, great track. 100% joining my playlist. Track number, I don't even know, man. 21 or 3 out of disc 2 All My Life.
All my life I grew up, I'm been raised in the slum.
This beat sounds like a cute Halloween theme for like a game, like a chill game, like a Stardew Valley or something. Like it really gives me like this vibe right now. It sounds really cute, even though it is supposed to be something, you know, spooky. But yeah, that's cute.
Come for the landscape, bitch doing what I say.
Just on my motor, my wrist was a quarter. I reach for promoters, I flood the streets. Coming in late, I've been hushing all day. She gon' run me a shower and sell me to sleep. So what I hit, I ain't do nothing else with a stiff on.
It's been a minute since I've heard Lil Baby. I love this beat. Reminds me really of just some Halloween theme, like a cutesy Halloween theme type of song. Lil Baby on this thing. Nice surprise. His feature was cool. It was great actually. Track number 4 on disc 2, and basically track number, I don't even know. Crossed Out.
Ho chose my pimpin', I'm a real one. I'm with 5 thick strippers, they some lesbians. Yellow diamond, got this yellow bitch cross-eyed. You ain't down for the game, you get. Yellow diamond, got this yellow bitch cross-eyed. You ain't down for the game, you get cross-eyed.
Crossed Out is kind of a mess. It is a hard-hitting song, but it is a mess. Very overproduced and no real song structure to it. I don't really like this track. It's cool though. And the next track is Crazy Clientele. Alright.
Went from serving them grams to having Grammys. Still working 24 hours just like a deli. Gotta free my big brother locked in the celly. Kinda crack with the nail. Junkies at my door, police at my door. Junkies at my door, police at my door.
Yeah, I think it is one of those songs that could grow on me, maybe. If I listen to it at a better at a better stage of my life. Nah, I'm joking, but this track doesn't do it for me right now, but it might be just because I'm tired. So this could be one of those tracks that, you know, you listen to tomorrow, the next day, and you know, it's gonna be a different experience. For right now, it isn't doing anything for me. Track number 6 from disc 2 is Show of Hands.
Take a chance, shorty, leave your mans for me.
Can I trust you?
Grab this cam, shorty, only fans for me. By a show of hands, who wanna fade or throw them in. Told me show up bands, just play your card, don't show your hand. Necklace gave me shoulder cramps, pinky ring, you show it band.
No way. I love A$AP Rocky.
Ain't no doubt, nigga, kicking in your door. Chrome Hardy, I just bought the whole store. Blew her head up, now they call her the GOAT.
Pinky ring, you show it bands. Bracelet, rollie, both them things. $500,000 on verse 1. Call up Pluto, Metro, should've put me on the first one. Niggas swear they bitch the baddest, I just back the worst one. Niggas in they feelings over women, what you heard of, son? I smashed before you birth, son. Flacco hit it first, son. Still don't trust you, it's always us.
Oh my god, Drake just can't catch a break. It makes sense for A$AP Rocky, you know, with this whole Rihanna thing, but this is just...
Heard you drop your latest shit, funny how it just came and went. Money long, but you know I gotta keep it trim. Fuck keeping this shit hip-hop, I wanna see a fuck nigga bleed out.
I knew we couldn't trust him.
I really hope this means we are in an A$AP Rocky album rollout, even though I'm 100% sure that doesn't mean we are in an album rollout. But he did drop a track with Doja Cat last week or something. Back-to-back features. So maybe this truly means something. I don't even know, man. The last track from this album is Streets Made Me a King. What are your favorite tracks? What do you think about this album? Tell me in the comment section. Let's have a discussion about this. I don't really know. Like, it is so much on this album that I just need to, you know, digest everything that I've just taken in. Like this J. Cole thing, A$AP Rocky in here, Lil Baby with the surprise feature too, two Weeknd features. I do like it. I do like it more than the other album. That's for sure. That's 100%. A good amount of tracks, I would say. A good amount of tracks that I like. Yeah, I got a whole lot of tracks from this album. A couple of tracks that really didn't need to be on this album, but we already talked about that. You know, it's 25 tracks. Last track is Streets Made Me King. Let's go.
When I smell the smoke, nigga, I turn to gasoline. On the ground like on UGK, but on Supreme. We ain't spoon fed, nigga, we came up serving fiend. Hit my target every time, it's like I'm shooting a beam. Ryan Bentley president, I give a nigga his wings. The street made me a king.
You know, this album without like 10 tracks would have been probably one of my favorites from this year. So, and I'm very sleepy, so I need my sleep. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I see you in the next one. Tell me in the comments what you think. Subscribe maybe, and yeah, peace out. Ciao.